from Union College in New York. My question is, I majored in mechanical engineering, which obviously isn't really in the line of like social media or media, like writing. So I was wondering what advice you would have for me to pursue a career as a sports writer. I currently have a sports blog, and I'm working with on my blog also writing.
Well, a couple of things. If we're gonna be real, you want to get paid? You might want to think about another career. Sports writers ain't getting paid much. Am I lying?
That's right.
You have to pay it. See, and I'm running out of time, so I'm going to take the last two questions. We have to understand, you have an obligation to evolve with the times. We get caught up in what we want to do. We don't think enough about what works. I'm not saying you can't be a sports writer. But don't come to me and say to me you just want to be a sports writer and you want to get paid. The two don't work. They ain't paying that much anymore. Because the newspaper industry is dying. Writing is not dying. But the newspaper industry is dying. You can write for digital, but how many digital sites are there? You got ESPN and Fox, you got Comcast, you got Deadspin and Bleacher Report and in the blogosphere, and you got to hope they pay but so much. There are not a plethora of opportunities out there. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm telling you not to limit yourself to it. I wanted to be a sports writer. I wanted to be a columnist. I wanted to have the license to editorialize and opine and give my opinion, and I wanted it to matter. But I also noticed that the newspaper industry was dying. And oh, by the way, what I write in 800 words, I can say in 2 minutes on the radio. And it pays more. Well, let's see. It pays more. I can say more. I'm not limited by 800 words. And that's where the industry's going. What's there to think about? Television. You can write for television. But you can also be on the air. You have to look at all of these opportunities. So when you say you want to be a sports writer, I'm telling you, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't limit yourself to just that. Because it doesn't pay. Because you said to me, you want to get paid. And I'm telling you, a dying industry can't pay you but so much. It's not what it used to be. So you have to read those tea leaves and understand how I can position myself to do what I want to do, but in a platform that will enable me to get paid too. That's what I'm always doing. See, that's the pragmatism. This is why I read the Wall Street Journal, not just the tabloids. I'll read the Wall Street Journal. I'll read the Washington Post. I'll click on CNBC and check the stock market. I'll do all of those things. I like to know where the money is. And after I know where the money is, I want to see what is it that I like to do that's making money so I can find a way to connect myself to that so I can do what I want to do while I'm getting paid. That's how I think. That's how you all have to think. Because it doesn't matter what you want to do. If it doesn't take care of you, you ain't going to be able to do it for long anyway. So you have to be practical with it. And you have to see where you can take your skills, your passion, your desire, and utilize it to get you paid too. So you don't find yourself being one of those dudes that I have this gift and I love doing it, but I need to find something else to do to get paid. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you got to do it. Last question.